Welcome back to the Crypto Report, everybody. I am Crypto Kip, and today I want to talk to you guys about Crypto.com's CEO coming out and talking about what just happened for their company over the last few months. And we are also seeing a new headline come out about Crypto.com that is very, very good for the Crypto.com exchange. But what is going on with the Cronos chain and the CRO token? I know a lot of people are wondering what is happening with this. There's some questions out there whether Chris and the CEO and his team are associated with the Cronos chain and what's the potential for the future growth of this chain. And I want to explore a little bit more in this video and talk about the potential price action for this coin that I see coming in the future. So without further ado, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's hop right into this video and look at what's going on. So today, if I just refresh this page, this morning, you're going to see that Bitcoin is at $54,100, which is pretty decent considering that we were down to a low 20s fear and greed index level yesterday. Bitcoin has come back up, and it does seem like it's kind of found this. I was talking to you guys about this level. We wanted to see these two daily candles stay above this blue trend line, and that is exactly what we've seen. We have not seen a daily candle close lower, and so what's good for CRO is that it is also holding on to this price range as well, right in kind of the same area we've been at for the last few days alongside Bitcoin, excuse me. As for CROcoin versus BTC, the price action on this chart of CRO's valuation versus Bitcoin is still supporting evidence that we did find a bottom for CROcoin versus Bitcoin, the all-time low actually, which was upsetting to see that it happened. But right now things are looking pretty good for this specific chart, and so we do want to continue to see this hang on here and CROcoin not go any lower versus Bitcoin. And I personally do not believe that it is going to, and there's a couple reasons for that. So let's hop into why and the breaking news for the day. First up, Crypto.com is a very successful exchange. Crypto.com dominates U.S. support exchange volume as August sees $193 billion in trades. That is a really impressive amount. And what, how much is that relative to everybody else? How much is that? Let's explore that a little bit. So here's the chart, and you should check this out. You can see that back in March of 2024, Coinbase was the giant in the room, right? Total of 276 between all these exchanges, right? And Coinbase made up 149 billion of that. Well, now, fast forward to August, the total is a little bit lower, a lot less trading activity lately compared to March when everything was blasting off, right? But if you go over to August, you'll see that we were at $193 billion in trading volume in total, and Coinbase had 662 billion, which is actually quite impressive. So that's not too bad. I mean, that's really not too bad, guys. Actually, forgive me. This isn't the total volumes. That's actually, excuse me, that is Crypto.com's portion of these trading volumes. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not. Those are the total volumes. Excuse me. Fixing it live. So you can see that you'll see that Crypto.com's portion is increasing. You'll see this little blue section down here. Crypto.com had 95 billion out of the 193 billion in total in August compared to, if you look at Coinbase was at 62 billion. So you really see that they are putting up some impressive numbers here. This means that their advertising campaign is working. That's what this means. Crypto.com's app, it's working. Crypto.com's advertising to the UFC, to the F1 racing, to spreading out across the globe, to getting all the licensures in a variety of countries. This is all working. This is good to see. Even in a time where you can see we're not where we were in March, where things were very exciting. Trading volumes are not as strong as they once were, but Crypto.com is continuing to improve. You can kind of see that it kind of just continues to improve for this exchange. So they're focused. Things are going well. Chris Marsliak agrees, and he even put out a tweet on September 1st with all the August updates. And then they go into, all the different things that they're doing. They got the Prime card for millionaires out there, which, I wish they, they put out a lot of products for like people with $1 million bucks. Like you can access, for one period of time, you were able to access the Crypto.com exchange in the US if you are a high net worth individual. They're going to launch all this stuff to retail at some point, but you kind of start in the niche. You know, not everybody could afford a telephone when the telephone was first invented. Now everybody has a telephone. I think it's kind of something like that. It's getting more spread. You know, there's more people across the globe using crypto than ever before. Eventually, everybody's going to have access to crypto.com exchange. Eventually, there's going to be a lot more crypto millionaires too, in my opinion. I think that they're of that same mindset as well. But anyway, they're launching a lot of great products, guys. And you can see they've got Prime that came out. And they're really advertising the Prime. Talk about some of the other updates and talk about staking and talking about the Cronos Blinks blockchains and discover and swap Cronos tokens directly from your X feed. Now, this is kind of cool. And I'm going to just kind of come out here and talk about this. People say that Chris Marziak doesn't talk about Cronos. And look, he doesn't focus on it, but he is talking about Cronos here. So that is good to see. This is him putting out a tweet that talks about the Cronos chain. If you want to see him support the Crocoin token, you want to see him support the Cronos chain. He is doing that a little bit. Does he focus on that? No, that's not his focus. I don't think it has to be his focus. Would it help the Cronos chain? It might. It might. But really, just because a CEO all of a sudden talks about something, is, you know, everything going to change and is everybody going to adopt this blockchain? No. What I think we really need, guys, is just a parabolic bull market, people to have disposable money, profits from everything out there, and people to use an easy-to-use blockchain that they are finding out about. The good news is, guys, is that with these volumes increasing, this is more money, more disposable income potentially that could be floating around in the app that could then go to, you know, the Cronos Blinks, to go to the Cronos ecosystem. These are all good to see. Okay, so he's celebrating a bunch of great things, more partnerships. Look at all these partnerships. The Cronos ZK EVM, again, talking about help scale the DeFi ecosystem, talking more about Cronos Chain. He even added Cronos Chain here. So he's celebrating that, which is good. And then, you know, DM me with any improvements of what you want to see next. People, you know, replied and they still want some things. A lot of people want memes to pump. Some people want this Cronos burn. We'd love the Cronos burn. The Cronos burn would be great. I'd love to see him address the idea, the fact that Binance did it at some point. That'd be great. I'm not super impressed with the way that Chris Marziak and Crypto.com, the company, have talked about the Crocoin token and the Cronos chain in the way that they just really haven't talked about it a lot. But it is good to see that they are talking about it a little bit here. Here's the big thing for Cronos, guys. If you do want it to succeed, the token, you're going to want to see the chain succeed. And the fact of the matter is this, and I'm going to continue honing in on this. We are still very early in this bull cycle. The TVL, total market cap, has not crossed its previous 2021 highs yet. Once that happens, and considering the fact that this is Cronos' first bull market, and considering the fact that Crypto.com's exchange volumes are increasing, I believe that the Cronos chain is going to be competitive to the likes of the Binance Smart Chain, which some people probably don't agree with right now, because Binance Smart Chain is so big. People want to rag on Cronos chain because they call it a dead chain right now because nothing's really happening. Look at all the other chains, though, guys. Look at all the other chains. There's not a lot happening on any chain right now. You remember how excited everybody was about Solana? Who is even really talking about meme coins and DeFi on Solana right now? Nobody's focused on that right now. Everybody's just panicking about Bitcoin. So if you want your chain to succeed, the Cronos chain, time, money needs to flow into this space. We need time, guys. Great to see these comments from Chris Marziak, the CEO of Crypto.com today. Looking at him talking about Cronos, that is a step in the right direction. We want to see more of that. We would like to see him address the Cronos Burns proposal. If you do look at the CRO price, sitting at 7 cents, that's good for now. If Bitcoin can bounce back up to 70K, Cronos is coming back to 10 cents, guys. If Bitcoin breaks below 50, we're going to look at a 6.7 cent CRO. That's all I have for you in this one, guys. I do believe that Cronos can go to $1. $2 to $5 is my target for this next bull cycle, and I will not waver on that until, well, it ain't over till the fat lady sings. I'm going to keep saying that. That's all I got in this one. I'm Crypto Kip. This is the Crypto Report. Smash the like, subscribe to the channel, DCA HODL, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night. 2 videos for you right here if you want to check them out. I'll see you next time. Peace.